People used to talk about Greek tragedy as though it was somehow composed by people from all over Greece. It's very important to remember that it's Athenian tragedy. Athens is putting on these plays to show itself off to the rest of the Greek world, and there is therefore almost always a sort of inherent Athenian spin on the myth. One particular pattern that shows that is famous heroes from other cities tend to come to Athens and get cults in Greek tragedy. Oedipus does in Oedipus at Colonus, Heracles does in Euripides' Heracles, Orestes does in the Oresteia. So we invite the heroes from the rest of the Greek world to come to Athens. One of the reasons why Medea, I think, was so shocking and came last in its competition when it first went on in 431 BC, people didn't really like it, was that at the end of it, this murderous woman is coming to Athens. So that was Euripides sort of subverting that Athenocentric model of a good tragedy. What you do get is a very strong sense that democracy is a good sort of political system. Nobody in Greek tragedy ever criticises democracy, and in fact tyranny and kingship are very heavily criticised and scrutinised. So the values that went with the Athenian democracy, like a reasonable amount of egalitarianism, the right to speak up if you were a male citizen, and obedience to law, not to any political individual, these are very much affirmed and confirmed, as are the Athenians' basic view of the position of women, the Athenians' basic view of the inferiority of non-Greeks. You can map this very much onto the Athenian mindset. I don't think these plays would have worked in ancient Sparta or ancient Thebes, which really was always an oligarchic, aristocratic city without democratic values in the same way. In Athens, a very strong sense of importance was attached to citizenship. And in 451, a law had been passed which said that citizens had to be born of both, citizen families on both sides. Your mother and your father both had to be from Athens. And it was regarded as extremely dangerous to have a foreign spouse, a foreign wife brought in. So guess what? In Euripides' Medea, that is Jason's very situation, is that he's gone to live in Corinth and he's got this immigrant wife who is actually, offering danger to the city. So that affirms the Athenian value of inherited citizenship. In Hippolytus, the fact that Theseus won't let Hippolytus actually have any kind of proper trial by jury is crucial. If he had been put in front of a jury, the information would have had to come out from the nurse, whoever, right? He's not given that chance. And in classical Athens, the right to trial by your citizen peers, not just to being cursed by your dad, was absolutely central. So everything goes wrong in that play at the point, or further wrong, the second death is caused because Theseus does not conduct a proper democratic procedure, which is a trial by jury. In the Bacchae, the most important way that it reflects Athenian democratic ideology is the fact that Pentheus is in charge at all. There is no way that a boy who's not yet 20 in Athens could have any kind of monopoly on political power, or indeed any political power at all. You weren't even allowed onto the Council of Athens, which is the place that makes the laws, which are then voted on until you were 30 years old, right? Proper experience was necessary to be an active citizen of the democracy. Pentheus is scarcely out of boyhood.